We are here because we are championing and we want to teach and educate our farmers, the small-scale tea farmers, about the new regulations which are popularly known or dubbed today as Munya tea reforms. Those reforms, they never just came to happen to be Munyas. We were part and parcel of the people who drafted that, and we were doing them knowingly. They are coming to save our farmers from the wrong journey of KTDA manipulation. We would want to save our farmers, and I'm very happy and very proud of our president. President Uhuru Kenyatta has done a very good thing by asking our CES for Agriculture, Mr. Munya, to ratify and operationalize the tea bill because it has been overdue for the last 4 years. So the moment it was gazetted, it became the law. However, we have a lot of opposition from the sitting management in the KTDA, the board members, and other unscrupulous cartels who will be now benefiting illegally from our farmers' proceeds. So our struggle is not ending at anything other than getting those reforms before the elections for the KTDA Board of Directors so that the farmer can actualize, get their real value for money. These tea reefs, they harvest on a daily basis. Whether it is raining and it's not raining, farmers are very, very busy doing it wholeheartedly because that is their livelihood. President Uhuru Kenyatta is very candid. Tea is a liberalized sector and he wants to free each and every Kenyan to run their own show. But when the push comes to the push, that KTDA can hide in the court of law forever. They forget that before KTDA became, it was a parastatal. So our CS Munya was issuing that as a warning. Let them not forget, even if they want to hide behind the court of law to avoid the reforms, the government has still a bigger stake because even the properties they are sitting on, they will belong to the government of Kenya formerly when it was a parastatal. So the sounding of a parastatal was actually setting a caution in air that should the worst come to us, don't think you can hide forever in the court of law. You cannot hide behind obtaining orders. The government can recall the KTDA agency and even the farmers. Our resolution from Kirinyaga, and we told Mr. Munya Kadingre that if the KTDA is not going to go to court in the next 7 days and withdraw all those cases, our farmers are ready to go and convene a special annual general meeting at the headquarters and do resolutions and resolve even to snatch the agency from KTDA. It is not by law, it is not mandatory that our tea can only be sold by KTDA. We can ratify and even give another agent that role because they are basically our contract with KTDA, they are just our marketing agent. The law is very clear that these people went to court, they obtained orders stopping the Munya reforms taking effect. The reforms took effect the moment they were gazetted in Kenya Gazette. So as we start now, the regulation which is supposed to be controlling our tea industry is the new Munya reforms. But however, because they went to court on themselves, they obtained interlocutory order. Imagine the people went to court is not even the growers. Imagine the people went to court is not the factory owners. The people went to go to court, it's our marketing agent, the people who sell our proceed. You cannot sue the producer and expect a goodwill from the producer. The farmer can refuse to give their tea to KTDA. So that is why in Kirinyaga declaration, we have given them a notice of 7 days to withdraw all the cases they have taken to court barring the reforms. The worst scenario would not even be a point to discuss because the orders were given the interlocutory. They are just anticipatory order. They only last maximum in our Civil Procedure Act 14 days all until the next hearing. Now the matter is coming up tomorrow on the 22nd for direction and mentioning and full inter-parties where we are all enjoined. Personally, let me say this. I'm one of those people who championed for the reforms. And I'm one of those people who took the constitutional petition in court, where KTDA came and paid 74 million to their lawyers without any authority from the farmers. That money is deducted from the farmers' bonus to pay the lawyers to go to court. And I'm the same person again, one of the 8 who wrote to the DCI, asking the DCI to investigate the top big 5 in KTDA. What did they do? First of all, change dumping. They refused to go. Then finally they went. But now you've seen all of a sudden, they have decided, no, let the DCI not come and investigate us. They have gone to court and gotten orders barring the DCI from investigating them. My friends, why would they go to court if there's nothing to hide? Why would they fear the DCI to come and probe their work? Why would they fear the DCI to ask them, did you pay lawyers 74 million? Did you get ratified authorities from the shareholders? Did the companies, which are the factories, board of governing there, did they give you authority to incur 74 million as legal fees? Are they going to be able to allow the DCA to come and see that? They said no. That is why they have gone to court. So the worst case scenario you're asking what would happen, I would want to repeat very cuttingly, and I'll be calling on all Kenya small tea growers that you are the owners of your factories by virtue of being the shareholders. And you are free. We shall revoke. Companies Act is very clear. You can have a special annual general meeting to resolve new management skills, to resolve anything you want. So if KTDA cannot withdraw those cases within the stipulated 7 days we give a notice, we shall mobilize our growers either to refuse to give them tea. It is not mandatory that we have to sell through them, or recall our agreement with them and give it to somebody else, or we still have another option of calling a special annual general meeting and ratifying so many other far-reaching issues, one of them being accepting to move away on with the new reforms, and old rules, regulations will be forgotten.